I'll start recording it. All right, so you're on your way to Becks World, and you're just taking standard, spaceship stuff because you don't have an interstellar ship. Remember the days when you could pilot yourself to places and how much fun that was?
I remember those days. I love
You
piloting.
remember those days. So you abandoned the pinnace.
We actually do have a ship. It's just a long way away.
Oh,
No,
right.
it was destroyed on the planet.
No, we had the second ship. That was
Oh. Oh yes, good point. The
It's been a
ship
while.
on the
Where did we leave it?
Egypt. You actually left it
it's
on
on
Egypt. You
Egypt.
stole things from it, but it's actually still on Egypt.
That's
That's
right.
true. By the way, that's
I mean,
a
it
cat.
might
Just
still
so
be.
everyone knows, yeah. Oh.
Just a
Yeah,
thought.
if there's a
Shows
cat,
them
you
your
have to
ass.
show it on
Yeah.
cam. That's how it works. The rules.
Yeah. That is the rules. She was showing you her ass. So,
I know.
Anyway, yeah, it's like there's nothing better than running a workshop for 20 people and the cat just wanders up. Up goes the tail. Hi guys. I've done that a few times. It's pretty funny. Anyway, what COVID has done to our standards
that's right.
is unacceptable. All right. So you're on your way to Becks World. You're on the ship. You're rested. It's all good. Nothing happens to you. It's basically. Can I get a? I don't know. Maybe it's just a random dice roll. Can someone roll a D6 for me, please? Just one person. I vote Tom. Go, Resco.
All right.
Just
Is
because
there
you're
a
the
way to do
pilot.
that, or do I just have to
Yeah,
do it
down
in
the bottom
chat?
under the chat window. There should be a dice tray.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it.
Yeah. Click me a die.
I'll roll. Look at that.
Look at that. Okay. You have managed to find portage on a tramp merchant vessel. So you're not actually on a passenger liner. You're on this little kind of merchant vessel thing. It's about 400 ton, so bigger than the ship you used to have. But effectively, it's a tramp merchant vessel. It's got jump 2, so it can kind of get to places. It's run by a crew of ne'er-do-wells. And yeah, you're basically buying passage on it, so it's pretty cheap. But not many ships go to Becks World. So, is anyone doing research on Becks World just for my entertainment, if nothing else?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we've got time to read. Sure.
Yeah.
Find the best
Right.
places to hang out.
Do you want to make a intellect roll for me? And if you have a relevant skill, you can add it. You can spend, I'll give you a free ease because you can spend one for free.
Does
kind of thing.
geography count as a
History?
Geography and history both count. Yeah.
All right.
For different reasons, but yeah.
Open item sheet. No, I don't want that.
Can I also use gather intelligence?
I don't know. Can you?
Well, it's basically I can talk to the crew who have obviously been to Becks World several times because they do this run, and I can have just a conversation with them. And basically, it says here you can ask a specific question or gain general facts. Also, it gives you a good idea of the general layout of the location involved. Note the presence of all major sites, perhaps even some obscure details.
Right.
Nice roll.
Wow.
It's a start to the session.
Good timing.
Getting into it early.
Oh, it's all right. That's all right. I found the map. 19. Boom, boom. Oh, and that's another one. Beautiful.
Nice.
I don't need to use my ability. These guys are fucking good.
Okay. All right. So in quick succession, because I get a GM intrusion. Thank you very much, Kush. That's beautiful.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here
Yeah, I
for.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the one. Okay, so who is it? It's Razko
19.
with his geography
You.
skill. No one geography shit.
Mountain.
So
There's a mountain, there's a sea.
Becks World is basically a mining colony. The planet itself has a toxic atmosphere, so people don't wander around. They wear breathing masks and full hazmat suits when they get into the depths of it. basically, there's really rudimentary life on the planet, like the equivalent of lichen on the planet. Not much else. However, it is, as you were already aware, but just to confirm, it is known to be a site of ancients relevance, and the University of Regina has a standing mission, if you will, on the planet that makes, that's kind of digging ancient sites up and having a look at them. And there's this giant ravine sort of on the surface of the planet that is where that facility is located. So basically, it's parked on the edge of the giant ravine, and then down the sort of mile deep, so 1.6 kilometers, give or take, deep ravine is where the ancients' material is being found. It's the sort of, so that's what you know. Antos, you know a bit about its history. It actually was taken off the Zodani. So at one point, it was actually under Zodani control, and the Imperium took it back. So there's a bit of, are there secret psionic spies operating on Becks World stories that go around? You wouldn't know anything about that, obviously.
Took it back violently, I assume.
Yes. During one of the many, I think the fifth or sixth interstellar war is about to break out. So, yep, one of the last 5. Right.
Cool.
And the other thing is that, there's it's kind of like it's an ancient site, but it's an archaeology site, right? So you will be able to find papers. This pottery sherd was found, buried here at this location. Like, it's classic archaeology kind of stuff. There'll be grids, references, and the pottery sherds laid out in this shape or form seems to indicate this. So it's all pretty standard stuff. Kush. What sort of skills do you have for detecting duplicitous behavior, Kush? Good at detecting liars and those types of people.
Discerning people's true motives or seeing through lies. I've got special.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Do you want to give me a discerning people's true motives / seeing through lies roll for me?
I also have that ability if I can assist or.
Oh yeah, because you're both speakers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh God, come on. Well, you could assist. You could spend an effort and assist, and then a 2. Holy shit,
Not
dude.
great. The dice don't like me tonight.
Can I just roll my own?
All right. Yep. No. Good. Yep. No. You're all good. Yes, you can roll your own. Orcus, if you want. There's the possibility that you'll detect it, or that you'll detect it later.
All right. Is that the difficulty? Is difficulty 5?
Oh no. Sorry. That's a good question. I've actually got difficulty 6 up here. No, that's not my.
Oh, that's because I put one down and it was already. Sorry, I already applied the effort to it.
There you go. I've fixed the difficulty. It's difficulty 4.
Not much better. So it's trained, so that reduces it by 1, yeah?
Correct.
And then if I apply effort to ease task, it should be 2. Let's hope this works. So 6 or higher, baby. 6 or higher. That'll do.
17.
Very nice.
And I was just checking, Kush. You wouldn't have made the roll even if I had downgraded it, so that's good. Okay, so Orcus, you're all on this tramp trader. Effectively, it's disembarking you Kind of, it uses a 400-ton vessel. It lands on Becks World. You've been getting this sense of disquiet or discomfort while you've been on the ship, and you've crystallized that understanding to be that you think the crew might have recognized one of you.
Okay, so we haven't landed yet, have we?
No, yeah, you've landed, so you're on the planet.
Ah, fuck. Well, I let my crew know. Well, let my people know. Is there any way we can identify who might have identified? Because I can.
Well, you can.
About that.
You can go and try and work it out. You know that you've got this sense that someone's worked it out. Do you want to kind of talk to people or investigate more broadly?
Yeah.
So have we got a level of like notoriety then? That we're on the wanted posters. Is that kind of what we're assuming?
Well, you're at least a little bit wanted.
I'm a little bit obvious. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
What do you mean? Tiger and a dolphin? I mean, how often do you see those two together? All the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm going to use an ability called Friendly NPC.
Okay. Yes. I know this one. Yeah.
Okay. So it says it costs 1 XP.
Ooh. Okay.
Right.
That's
So
Okay.
I'm guessing this is a relatively serious power.
Yes, it is. That's correct.
Oh, because you're creating a permanent NPC. That'd be it.
I don't know. I don't know. But I just happen to know that someone who's in the main comms array of the planet, and they monitor the in and out traffic, and they'll see this message and capture it in the buffer before it leaves and lets me know.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Amazing.
So for 1 XP, you're
Which
able to do that. Okay. So yes. So there was a message in the buffer, nicely picked. Basically saying, we understand there's a significant reward for the apprehension of these criminals who are involved in the death of, Imperial agents on Twilight's Peak. If we were able to tell you where they were, what would it be worth to us? Message. It's that message. Yeah.
So that message gets deleted and never actually leaves.
And never leaves, and they never know.
They're just waiting for responses that they never get.
They're just waiting for responses. Okay.
All right. Don't you have a wipes memory?
It only does the last 5 minutes, and we've been on this trader for like a week and a half.
Well, several weeks actually. It's a week. So it's the equivalent of it's probably taken you at least 4 weeks to get here. So yeah. No, all good. All right. So you have successfully done that. So you come out onto Becks World. Basically, it's a whole bunch of domes connected with walkways. It's windswept. It's bleak. It's not particularly well lit. The star is quite dim. The planet you're in is very marginally in the Goldilocks zone, and maybe very marginally would be the word. So it's on the outer edge, so it's quite cold. And the atmosphere, as described, is toxic. So you're all kind of equipped. The ship sort of drops you off, and you're picked up in a little courier vehicle that then drives you to an underground sort of safe zone, and then you disembark from that, and then you're in the buildings. Now that the university location is probably about 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers outside of the town, for want of better language, and you'll have to make your way there. For those of you who some of you are having flashbacks to being on big ATVs and driving across ice-swept ruins in previous times, but I'm sure that won't happen here.
Well, I mean, Tom's not driving, so
Start,
Savage.
chick.
Savage burns.
Savage.
That was a long time ago on a planet that doesn't exist anymore.
there's no proof that it happened at all.
I have all your memories erased.
Okay. What do you want to do? You're greeted by by basically an official, the single customs officer of Becks World, who greets all new arrivals and checks that you are not carrying any dangerous diseases because we live in a highly enclosed space. And what brings you to Becks World, my very folk?
Good, sir, madam, people, things.
Fish.
Clearly, we're archaeologists.
Clearly.
Here to do some archaeology.
Right. Okay.
That's up. Yeah, that is correct. I'm just a driver.
You're just
If you
a
could
driver?
just point us to a, somewhere we can get some kind of vehicle to transport us to the university campus, we'll be right on our way.
Okay. Well, that'll cost you, and he gives you a number. You can afford it. It's fine. And would you like me to message ahead for you?
Oh no need. They know we're coming. We're right on schedule. No need for any of that.
So that sound. He looks at you for a second. Quickly, you can see him doing some quick mental calculations. Yes, I think to not send that communication would cost double the normal landing fee.
Which is still that's in our discretionary.
Yeah, you stole a bunch of money from the guy in the station, not just body parts. So you're flush with cash.
Nice.
I think we just pay the guy.
Yep, got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
cool. All right. Well, you just basically go straight that way for 2 kilometers, give or take, and you'll find them.
Perfect.
All right.
So that's all, but that's out. This is not like an enclosed compound, right? We've got to go out on the.
No,
snow.
it's like it's like domes, right? So once it's not,
and so it's inside. It's inside the dome, or it's another dome.
You're hold on. So you're inside the dome. The university facility is outside in its own dome, and it's about 2 kilometers away.
Okay, cool. So we just need our. Okay, it's not so harsh. We can just walk, right?
Yeah.
We can walk 2 kilometers with our life suits on. No.
Yeah, no, you could. Yeah, sure.
Or is there somewhere we can get a hire car? Is there a local Hertz?
There's the local moon buggy, moon buggies are us. Rent a buggy, that's right. It even has a cute little cockroach motif thing going on. Rent a buggy.
No.
On the back of each one, there's a little purple cockroach.
Yep. With like a little thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 6 little thumbs up.
Yeah.
We rent a buggy.
Yep. You rent a buggy.
And just head on over. Because we've got the name of the person, right? We're just going to chat.
Yeah. Jenny.
And is it worth trying to get into the system to see if there's any kind of unusual traffic? How do I describe? Basically, I'm trying to see if there's some sort of high-level assassins moving in around. Also, like landing and hacking into the landing database might see that there's an unregistered vehicle that has just been Bay 13's occupied, but no actual official record or something like that.
By all means, if you want to get someone with the right skills to investigate / hack the system to get access to information,
Well, if we can find a discrete terminal somewhere, because I imagine that's the sort of thing that'll take a bit of time. I can break into a computer.
Yep.
If the dolphin stands guard or somebody else.
Hey, dolphin, don't move.
Let me just have a look at the tech level place. I think it's not going to be a problem. Oh yeah, no, you'll be fine. Right, yeah, okay. There's been a recent change in government in Becks World. I should have noticed.
Oh no.
It's the tech level has collapsed. Reasonably recent, last couple of years. Basically, an armed gang has taken over the running of the place. But you guys,
yeah, right. Hence the bribe required at the door.
Hence the bribe required at the door. That's right. So you can roll a computer access kind of computer hacking roll if you want.
Difficulty 4?
Not even that. Difficulty 3.
Right.
You want to change the difficulty?
I don't think I can change the difficulty.
Can't you? Oh, okay. Sorry, my apologies. I thought you could. I have changed it to 3, and if you open up the window again, it should pick up the new version.
Yeah. Roll. That is a success.
That is a very, very, very easy success even. Okay, so couple of things. There has been a buggy that's gone out recently towards the university, but it's a buggy registered to the government of Becks World as highly reliable individuals. Perhaps
so we have to pay a
interest
fee.
Is that there is a ship currently in orbit over the planet.
A scary
called the
ship?
White City.
The White City.
Yeah. You don't know. Don't know a lot about it. You just know it's in orbit.
Okay.
It's not currently. It's refused registration. So it's been asked for its registration details, and it's refused to give them. And basically, no one on the planet can get up there to ask it questions. So it's doing its own thing.
Right. And this is not our friends, the Omicron division. This is a different ship.
It's not that ship, no.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I was away. What was that? What's happened?
There's a ship in orbit that is not being polite with the government.
No.
Yeah.
What did you say? The White City.
The White City, that's right.
And that's about all we learned. There was a recent, I don't know when you disappeared, but there was a recent, in the last couple of years, the government was overturned by a gang of thugs. Tech level collapsed. We got into the computer, no worries. Ship in orbit.
Okay.
We'll head to the...
There is an Imperial representative on the planet, a guy called Jokin, who is effectively the consulate for Imperial citizens.
Right.
That's probably the only other thing yet. Yeah.
That's handy to remember if we want to hand ourselves in.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. You head... I assume you get in a buggy and drive out to the location. Okay, so the base, like I said, is about 2 kilometers away from where you go. You drive out. There's a large ravine sort of coming up. You're coming up to this very large ravine. It's kind of Grand Canyon sort of style ravine. There's lights sort of, which are meant to obviously indicate where you're meant to stop. And you know that the university facility is kind of down the ravine a ways. So there must be some way to get to it. So from the top of the ravine down to the university facility, which is actually down in the ravine proper. There's no particular issues. Can I get perception rolls or intellect rolls if you don't have perception as a skill from all of you, please?
All right. Just a straight up perception, right?
Yeah.
Success.
Jesus.
Was that
Raz,
me?
go.
The
Raz,
pilot
go.
needs his eyes
Damn it.
checked.
It's all right.
I was just admiring the walls.
You can see signs that the other buggy, those of you who passed, you can see signs that the other buggy has kind of gone further up and along the ravine. It hasn't stopped where you guys are most likely to stop. It's traveled further up.
Do we follow it? What do you reckon?
It's probably going to the dig site rather than the base camp. In my guess.
Yeah, but
Literally
that means,
just
like, they
Right.
probably know where the person is and they're going to go murder them. We follow the buggy.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you are trundling
Well,
along
sorry,
the side of the
I'm
ravine.
not making a unilateral decision here. Do we think it's a good idea? Sorry.
We follow the buggy. The GM is laying, what's the Russian dude? The gun at our feet.
Chekhov.
I think we follow that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's a
we
gun
follow
in
the
the
buggy.
scene, someone's going to shoot it. That one.
That's the one.
Mhm.
That's the one. All right. So you travel along the ravine. Describe how, so are you turning off your lights? Are you trying to be sneaky? Like I said, the planet is dark.
Yep, I got good stealth. So
Okay.
and the last time I tried to stealth from the sun, didn't work well. but
Okay.
The notion was.
And are
So
you driving,
I'm going to
Razko?
hover. I'm going to hover.
I mean, I should drive. I'm specialized. I'm a specialized pilot.
Can
Despite the
I be
mocking-
out of the car that Razgo's driving?
Despite the mocking, the chorus of mockery.
Dude, you got to read DM intrusion. It's right there.
That wasn't my fault, mate.
That's your name on it.
All right. So what are we?
So yes, stealthy, lights off, taking the cautious route. Although I don't know what on earth our cover story will be when we get there. But
Okay. So
I'm
you're
using the
zooming.
hover gear, and I am. Okay, am I able to be outside the van, or is it dangerous? Like, is it poisonous?
Well, it is, but you've got a battle suit. You're fine.
I know. Good. Just checking. So I'm outside the van and running dark and elevated, so I can see them.
Okay. All right. So you're floating along. Everyone else is in the vehicle. The vehicle's dimmed its lights and is driving along the edge of the ravine, following the tracks in the darkness. I just want to be really clear that that's the scenario that we're all in.
I got IR on my fucking thing, so I'm just all good. Low lights, all good.
Okay. So, hey, Razko.
Yeah.
There you are. That's you, Razko.
Get my GM intrusion. Yeah, you're not proposing it to me. I failed. It's a forced one. Oh, I guess I could spend XP.
No. That was just a perception roll. I wasn't going to beat you up for that. So I'm giving you a GM intrusion if you choose to accept it.
Clank can have the extra one.
Oh,
do it.
Look at that,
Thank
Clank.
you.
You got some XP.
All
right, so
I think I gave Clank nothing. All right.
Okay. So, hey, you know the thing about ravine darkness following along the vehicle? Did I mention that without your lights turned on? I mentioned that, right? Like I literally said those words. Yeah. So, GM intrusion time. So you're driving along the edge of the ravine in the darkness, trusting you can find your way, when there's a slip and a slide and the vehicle starts to slide down towards the ravine edge proper. Could I get a piloting roll, please, to avoid having the vehicle topple over the edge of the ravine?
Oh, yeah. Trivial. Oh, wait. I meant to... Did that roll? No. Okay, good. I meant to pop open the thing. Now I'm specialized. That automatically gives me stuff. I'm going to put effort in, 1 level of effort. Costs me 3 speed points. Do I press pay? Oh, if I roll, it just automatically does it, doesn't it? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So my speed should go to, okay. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Oh,
I should be
no.
safe.
You were safe. You got it down to difficulty 1 and you passed difficulty 5. So no, you're more than safe.
Seems
All
reasonable.
right. So there's a moment of uncertainty as the vehicle starts to slide down. But Razko,
Just
you
messing with you, fellas.
pull it out and drive on like it wasn't even a problem. The GM has generously given you
like
an
my
XP
space
for that. I
shots.
just want to point that out. Okay, you're coming up to an area now. Orcus, you're up
Yeah.
floating above using your infrared and your HUD and your other things that you've got now with all your U-Boot and your tech. Make a pretty standard perception roll, and this is more about how soon you see them rather than, if that makes sense, like
Yeah,
you're going to
I
see
don't
them.
have
The question
perception
is,
as an ability, so I'm just going to roll a dice.
it's just an intellect roll. Yeah.
Oops.
Ooh. Okay, you did get 1 level for your. What does your HUD give you? Doesn't it give you like freaking everything?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty good, but I didn't know to add it. Equipment.
Oh, maybe you don't have it. I thought you did. I thought you had a HUD. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You said
All
the
right.
power up did have a HUD. But...
Yeah, I thought it did. All right. Well, anyway, you're looking with infrared. You kind of come across it really suddenly. The vehicle is parked there. It's cold, which is probably why you almost ran into it. And it's empty.
Wow. And this is obviously the vehicle that we were following, right?
Yes. Well, you assume so. Yeah. Has all the
Okay.
hallmarks.
Using the Anstable,
Yes.
I relayed this to the team.
Okay.
Right, so that we're not getting any kind of, we're not creating any band traffic. And
True.
with the infrared, is there still heat in the seats, or was it never occupied in the first place?
Oh, okay. No, fair question. No, it was definitely occupied. It's cooling down.
Okay, cool. All right.
And so that means it was pretty recently occupied too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I let all the team know, and I assume we congregate. And can I see any heat prints or where they might have gotten to?
Can you make another intellect roll for me? Or you can get someone. I think someone's got hunting skill or survival skill or something. But
does anyone have any talents on this before I roll our die?
I do not.
No?
You can always
Well, guess what? What's that?
you can always distract Kush.
Distract you?
That's how you activate his assistance to you. Get a free.
I'd like to go up and say, look at the bunny.
He offers to help. Essentially, he offers to help and go, no, Kush, chase the ball.
Because I definitely do that, but I'm going to activate my fucking knowledge enhancement and give myself. No, I don't have any. One of the options is not survival. What a bastard.
Okay. All right. Make a roll for me, please.
So I'm getting an assist from Kush.
Okay, and you can take an assist from your equipment as well.
All right, so that would be on the additional modifiers eased by 2.
Yeah.
Roll. Yay!
Yay! Finally. All right. Okay, you are able to detect that 2 figures have moved off into the darkness moved into the darkness away from the vehicle to what looks like along the ravine and maybe somewhere along the ravine. Yeah, in that direction.
Sick. All right. We obviously inform the team and we head that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Yeah.
All right.
Turns out we've just found some teenagers on the lookout over the
Oh,
ravine.
Necking. Yeah, I know.
Smoking.
I know. I can see it ending that way.
All right. Can I get so is someone with particularly stealthy skills in front? It's a trick
That'd be
question.
me.
Razgo.
I mean, I'm stealthy. I'll go in front.
Oh, okay. So Razgo and Antos, maybe both of you are in front of the rest of the group then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stealth train.
I-
Pick up a gun.
Can I get a stealth roll from you, please?
You can.
Let's see how that
Back
goes.
to guys.
So my
Just rolling.
so I'm specialized, and my stealth suit gives me 2
Oh.
assists. So how does?
If you've got 4, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, I got 4 for free.
Right. You can just move along
If
quietly.
you have 4 what? 4.
If you have
I've got a
four-
stealth
if you-
suit, and I'm specialized.
Oh, a stealth suit. And I don't have a stealth suit. I'm just trained in stealth. But still, I made it easy.
So Antos just disappears. He's just like gone.
In the darkness.
Just moves off into the
Nice.
darkness
All
and is
alone at
gone.
night.
You're doing fine.
I'm pretty
but,
stealthy too.
but right now, like Antos doesn't even have to roll. You move along the ridge face for about 5 minutes. I assume you're about a minute ahead of the rest of the group to give yourself some space. You can see 2 figures in the darkness. One's quite heavily built, you think. One's quite thinly built, maybe. They're wearing big bulky suits, so it's a bit hard to see. They seem to be planting or doing things with mechanical devices. They're like putting them along the ravine, along the edge of the ravine.
Do these look like explosive mechanical devices or otherwise
Look,
dangerous?
I don't want to give it away, but it's quite possible that that is what they are. Yes.
Mm,
Jerk off.
something avalanche.
Something rockfall. But
Mm.
yes.
Good.
Mm.
Are we in a position kind of directly over the uni facility? Like, is that going to just smush the whole facility? Is that the vibe?
Yeah.
Cool.
Might be the vibe. Might be the intent even.
So I'm going to, similarly with the Ansible, very, very quietly.
Oh, because you've got the other half of it, do you?
Because I got the
Yeah.
other half of it.
Right. Okay.
Warn
Yeah, cool.
Fish Boy that
Yeah.
we might be in for some trouble. Although I think Nick may have disappeared a second ago.
All right. Well, you 2 are in front, and then everyone else can move second or third or whatever. Let me just set the difficulty of our friends. I have now done that. What would you like to do, Antos, as the first person? You've got the drop on them. They're not even aware that you exist.
Do I straight away just murder one? So I don't. Excuse me.
It's been a while since you've gone to use your garrote.
Can we
That's
can we read their minds first to see what they're doing?
Well, I mean, they're placing a bunch of explosives to cause a rockfall directly into the university facility. So, it seems like they're probably not friendly. Have we got? You said one of them's a very large,
Big
person?
guy, and the other one's quite thin and lightly built. But that's what you think. They're wearing kind of hazmat-y suit things, so it's a bit, that one looks fuller than that one. I think that one's this guy.
All right. So what I'm going to try and do is get the garrote around the little guy's neck, sneak up behind him, get it around his neck, but not chop his head off. This is a kind of hostage situation so that we can have
a friendly chat. I've got this garrote wrapped around your throat. Let's have a chat.
Yeah. And depending on how well I roll, if it cuts through his suit a little bit so he knows the threat's real, that'd be okay.
Okay. Well, do you want to roll? I can use garrotes like a skilled person roll. You can
Yep.
get 2 levels of easing because you've definitively got the drop on him. There's no debate there. He's completely caught by surprise.
All right. That is very much a success.
That is very much a success. All right, so you've got the garrote wrapped around this guy's throat. You appear out of the darkness, put the garrote to his throat. Before he even knows you're there, the first thing he feels is the sort of the chill of the suit being punctured in the, and then the cold metal feel of your garrote touching the skin of his neck. What are you doing, Razko, while this is happening?
I'm just covering him in, like
There's
I
a
don't
big
wanna
guy.
Murderate. Yeah, how's he moving though?
He's not moving at all yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I just want to one garrote at a time. I've got my gun
Okay.
out, right? Like I can shoot the big guy if he does anything.
Can you
are
make
sorry,
Razko? Can you make a
Sorry?
perception roll since you're looking at them when they turn around?
You
They've got visors on and other things.
not great.
Not great. What'd you get? Difficulty
No.
4.
Fail.
You got difficulty
failed.
4. No. You only
Yeah, but I
failed
rolled
this
a
is
nine.
difficulty 5. This isn't that hard.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd set the difficulty. Apologies. Yeah.
No, I had, but I hadn't reset it. That's fine. I can, read between the lines. Let me just make sure I've got this
Cool.
right.
Cool. All right. So,
I
I just have my whatever my gun is.
Number 1. Where are we?
Where the fuck is my gun? Blast him.
Okay, the guy, you can see into the visor of the big guy. You know this face. You've actually seen it before. It's remember the 2 guys that you met who assassinated the professor and tried to kill you?
Yeah, so that doesn't fill me with joy. I was about to say, does it spark joy?
The guys you
Does not
killed.
spark joy.
Yeah, I was going to say they got very dead.
Yeah, you're looking at Mort's face, who's the bigger of the 2.
He was the one we took back to the barn and made friends with.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Kill him?
That may be some cloning.
yeah.
thing.
You're pretty damn sure you killed him.
Good. That's what I wanted to check.
That's weird. I'm not just going to start blasting, but I am on edge.
Okay.
And
He's
so
looking
I
at
just
you.
started blasting. Is there recognition of us, of him?
No, you wouldn't recognize. There's no way it's him. It's a different planet name.
I don't know about it.
And he's looking at me, but can he see me?
Oh, I thought you were coming out of cover are you still trying to stay hidden? No, it's a question. I don't know the answer.
I don't need to
expose yourself. All right, then no, you're still hidden. He can't see you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, give me 1 sec. I just need to have a quick moment of communication with someone.
You're right. I mean, we all do, even if it's bullets.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Clone army, man. Yeah.
A moment of communication with my friend.
There's some weird clone bullshit.
All right, so you've got the drop on Mort. You have your garrote around Gallus's neck, who you didn't talk to last time. You just gunned him down. So
he was the one I leapt off the fridge and chopped off his hand. Wasn't he?
Oh no, actually, yes. Yeah. So you've actually used the garrote on this guy before. Well, you think so anyway. All right. Both of them look at you for a second because, they're both looking at you, actually. What do you say? Like, you've got the garrote around this guy's neck. What do you want to? What do you say?
I'm going to say to the guy I'm holding, it's like hands out in front of you, no quick moves. And then the big guy, I say, put down all the explosives and take a few steps backwards, please.
Okay.
Now, depending on his reaction, I may or may not. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
The guy who... No, you're right. Go. What were you going to say?
Well, like depending on the guys, like if the big guy moves rapidly or seems to not like, if I need to make my presence known to be like, oh, just a reminder, it's not just one guy. You're like, I will step out of the shadows if that's if it looks like that's what I need.
All right, the big guy points what looks definitively like some sort of handheld energy weapon at Antos.
Yeah, all right. So I step out and I'm like, think twice.
All right, they both stop, look at each other, look at you two. You've definitively got the drop on both of them.
I'm elevated and with bead on the dude.
Bead on the big dude. All right, they go for their weapons. They don't care.
All right, I chop off this guy's head.
Okay. You rolled +1 point of damage, which means you did 5 points of damage, and he had no armor. Let's get these two guys up. Secrets, body snatchers, Gallus. There you are, Gallus. And Mort. Hey, Mort, how's it going? That's what I thought. And it's Gallus that you're doing. Yeah, they both got 15 points. Okay. So he gets no armor against that. So you're desperately trying to saw his head off. It's taking a bit longer than you used to. It's still happening, but it seems to be going slower than you'd expect. Maybe it's the equipment, that they're wearing, but it's not going quite as fast as you'd expect.
Or the fact that he's actually a cyborg.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to have a shot, Razko, at Mort, please?
Yep.
Because he's trying to shoot Antos.
Yeah, definitely. That was basically.
And Orcus, you can have a shot as well, buddy. Oh, shit. Sorry, Dan had
Blaster.
dropped. I didn't even notice. Sorry, Dan. I didn't notice you dropped. My apologies.
That's right. I just happened a few seconds ago.
Okay.
Time for some murders.
Yep.
Murder
which
and
one
murder
is-
and-
So there's only two of them, right?
Well, I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot him first.
Razko, are you shooting the
Right,
one that's having his head chopped off, or the other one?
I'm shooting the big guy who's about to shoot. At
All right.
us.
Well, you shoot, then I'll shoot.
Oh, great. Fuck me.
So I'll shoot. Yeah.
Is that your third one?
No, I
tonight?
may shoot you yet.
It is. It's
Don't shoot
actually
you. I
the
might have
third one
Elevated
tonight.
and
Fuck me. Anyway, I can't
He
help
hits
it.
the explosives
Yeah,
and
it's the
landslide
randomizer.
starts.
It's the Forge's randomizer, obviously.
So, yeah, we're back to blaming the dice engine. Okay, Orcus, do you want to have a shot?
I'm trying. It doesn't seem to be rolling. Hold on. I know it's going wrong. I'm an idiot.
Okay, good.
All right, here we go.
Okay. You do you, buddy.
Okay. So can I have an asset for having an elevated, unhidden position?
No, absolutely. Yep, no issue at all.
Cool.
Dan, Kush, what are you guys going to do?
Can I be maintaining a scan for any other people in the area?
Sure, you can do that.
All right.
Kush, what are you doing?
I'll wait for Orcus to fire, and there's probably not much left of Mort, I imagine.
9 points of damage, Jesus Christ. Well, there wouldn't have been, except Mort's having a better day than he should have. All right, so following, so you see
I
the
did 9
blast.
points.
You did, and he does not look happy about it.
It wasn't the big gun either. I'm being discreet.
You're being discreet. You're not using the fusion, the fusion gun.
Correct.
All right. So in quick succession, yeah. So you're busy sawing someone's head off, and he's busy trying to stop you from sawing his head off. So that's all he can do.
And I'm busy
Mort-
shooting myself in the fucking
Mort
foot.
goes to shoot you. He sees Razko, who's got the bead on him, sort of pointing his weapon. Razko, what type of weapon do you have? What gun are you
I have
shooting
a
him with?
medium blaster.
Yeah, so
Medium
laser weapon.
blaster. Long
Just
range
energy.
ignores 1 point of armor.
Yep, all good. So you're just shooting him with an energy rifle or an energy pistol.
Not
He
just.
sees
I'm
that-
trying to shoot him in the face, but I shoot myself in the face.
Yeah. So what
Hold
happens
the
is
other end.
he does something with his hand, holds out his
Oh.
hand like this, and you see there's a bright flash of light. When the blast hits him, it reflects to you.
My blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great. I love it.
So take whatever damage your weapon does to yourself.
Okay, so does 4 damage, ignores 1 point of armor, but I have reflective shiny armor.
You do. You've got the special
Level
reflective
9.
armor.
Prefers 3 additional points of armor in response to any energy attack. So it has 3
counts.
additional on top of what?
On
Okay,
top of
so
your
my normal
armor.
armor. Yeah, okay, cool. So let me just read that. Oh, and I can
So
use
you
the
take
power
no
up.
damage. You actually take no damage.
Yeah, okay. Yep. So I now roll depletion for that, right?
Yeah.
Now it says 1 times previous uses. Is that previous uses ever in the history of whenever?
Just count it as the first time. This is the first time.
Or per day or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's fine for this roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll another one, aren't I?
Probably,
I do?
yeah.
Oh, I have to press the. Oh, for God's sake. D20, roll. Oh, you motherfucker.
I thought it was going to be a 1. I genuinely
I
thought
know,
it was
me
going to be a
too.
1.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm fine, but my magical super alien armor falls
right.
apart. Not
Your
having the
energy
greatest
armor
day.
protects you from the blast of your own weapon. At that point, Orcus, you lay down heavy fire, which he doesn't seem to reflect, and slam him in the side with it. He's had way, way better days. He's not completely down, though. So at that point, Kush, what would you like to do?
9 points,
will-
motherfucker.
I'll use my disintegration beamer to wipe out his shielding.
Okay.
And him.
That's an artifact, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Can you roll depletion for me, please?
Sure. Nope,
Yeah.
that's all good.
All good. And how much damage does it do?
Does 14 damage, and if his health goes below 7, he instantly falls to dust.
He instantly turns to dust. You do have to hit him with it, though. So can I get a shooting person roll, please?
Still didn't work.
Oh, this should be fun. Just a white.
Let's see if I'll be able to type.
You've got one level of easing because he's currently in a lot of trouble. People are shooting him left, right, and center.
That's
wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you hit him dead on, and yep, he turns to dust. He's gone.
All of him, or just the bit he hit? Because we can check his face.
It converts quite a bit of matter, so no, he's gone. He's like dust.
Oof.
Hard to examine the cyborg body if he's dust.
Super dodgy, man.
No, he's completely disintegrated. There's nothing to find.
There's no get out of jail free.
It's a nice.
All right.
For us,
Meanwhile,
spear across the landscape.
Meanwhile, you've got, the other guy in the garrote. Dan, you don't detect any signals from anyone else. But you can tell that they were setting
Guys
up.
with the ansibles, though, right?
Yeah, you can tell they were setting up explosives, and they were putting together a detonator, or connecting the detonator to the explosives. All right, Antos, can you make another garrote roll? You get 2 levels of easing because you've already got it wrapped around his neck, so it's very hard for him. He's trying to escape it, basically, but he's not got much chance.
I kind of didn't want to kill both of them, but
Well, you can try and just knock him out if you want. You don't have. although the
It's
garrote.
hard to knock somebody
a
out
mono-
with the garrote
You have a
that's around his neck.
monofilament garrote. The problem is the monofilament bit makes it not really a strangulation weapon.
Yeah.
So
No, so
you
that
could
is
get someone
cool.
to help you. You could get someone to knock him out.
When I see the other guy disintegrate, because we really want to talk to somebody here,
Mhm.
I'm going to more try and convert to wrestling him down because I'm behind him with the things around his
Yep.
neck.
Yep.
Try to wrestle
Let
him
go of the
and
monofilament garrote and try and grab him around the neck with your
control
arms.
him.
Yeah.
I figure
Subdue by
there's,
decapitation.
Yeah.
there's 5 of us here. We can pin this guy down.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I don't. What would I roll?
It's a might. It's a strength based roll, so it's a might roll. If you don't have a specific skill in unarmed combat, you're just going to roll your might skill.
That is concerning.
Now you still get the 2 levels of easing though, because to your point, you're behind him. You can do all of that. It's a light weapon. It's effectively a light weapon for all intents and purposes. So you're rolling.
All right, let's do that. Oh, that's not very good. That's a 2.
Oh, okay. You flip the garrote around. You try and grab him around the throat and start to strangle him into unconsciousness. At that point, he does this amazing twist movement, grabs your arm, spins you around, and you suddenly find yourself on the ground. He's also pulling out an energy weapon now and pointing it at you, actually. He's just going to kill you. Yeah, no, that's what he's going to do. He's not interested in anything else. He's seen the weapons that you're using, so he reckons you're probably kitted out. So he's just going to shoot you. All right.
Am I close enough to do something or not?
Well, you're close enough. Isn't really the. I mean, he's in the same. He's the same distance from you the other guy was, so you can shoot him if you want.
Yeah. Sorry, man. You got to take epic damage in a second. Unless somebody else wants to do something magical. Kush, can you brain shock him?
Well, otherwise, can I just hit him with whatever we're riding in?
With what? Sorry.
Could I try and run him over?
No, you guys left the vehicle and were walking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you were sneaking up.
Oh, cool.
Delving
Can I?
up.
In which case, I haven't used this. I don't know if I could use this part of my onslaught or not. But I can do mental damage with it.
Yeah, so you can stun him.
Yeah. So can I try and give him a great big fucking nosebleed to ignore his armor?
You can try. Yeah. Still a
All right.
skill. You got to hit him. All that sort of usual stuff.
Yep. So
It's a mental skill, so you're rolling intellect, not speed.
No, it's still my my onslaught
it's
intellect
still your
ability. Yeah.
Okay,
It just
all right.
it can switch to mental damage instead of physical.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
Oh god, that stupid thing was resetting. All right, so I'm gonna aim for the brain and try and give him a massive nosebleed. Hurry up.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm downloading old data. If somebody else wants to do that, something else while I... Oh no, I'm back in. Never mind. All right, and I'm going to spend a point of effort to increase the damage by 3 as well.
Okay.
So roll. Go on, buddy. Oh, fuck you, my rolls.
Well, you could be Razko, who's up to 3,
My God.
All right, so no, you blast away and it doesn't land. Kush, anything you want to do?
Sorry to do this to you, Orcus, but I'll pull the energy suppressor.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, I'm in the air. I'm in the fucking air.
Fine, okay.
Are you doing it?
Fine.
Come on.
Then.
Oh.
Fine, do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
How much? What's
Yeah,
falling
okay,
damage in
so
this
I
fucking game?
brick the dolphin. I brick the dolphin.
There is somewhere here. There is a joke about falling whales and pot plants landing past.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere in this wreckage,
Yeah.
somewhere in the falling damage, there'll be a
my
pot plant.
It's big and it's round and it's maybe it'll be my
What's the
friend.
thing?
Round. What's a big round word? I think that's how that
Fucker.
goes. All right. Yep. It's 6 points of might damage, but you can reduce it with your armor. Nick, I like that you've turned on your camera now. That you've gone without the camera.
I've been fixing my chair. I had my.
Oh well,
my
no. I
chair-
thought that this was your moment of, I just want you to
Well,
see
I'm
my
assuming
face while
I'm
I
falling
take
out
my
of the
6.
air like a pop.
No, you're
plate.
taking 6 points of damage. You're hitting the ground hard, but you've got armor, so you can count that against it. So I think that'll make it 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Mother fucking god. You know what? I've taken no damage from bad guys.
I also like you were like, I'm gonna shoot him unless anybody's gonna do anything else. Yeah, we'll turn you into a brick.
I dropped a dolphin on him.
Oh, can we roll for that? Can we roll
Well, I
for
was
dolphin
coming
damage?
Can we roll for dolphin damage?
Just
right,
like we throw the
push.
dolphin at him.
Push, could you make an exhaustion roll on your artifact, please, to see if you still got
Yeah, I did. It was. Yep, I rolled a 2.
So
That
close.
was the D6 roll.
So close.
So, just
Oh,
remind
well,
me if is it might or any pool I take damage?
No, you take it on might first.
I thought it was, yeah.
All right, so you slam
Last thing
into
you're
the
doing is
ground.
lying in a puddle.
All the
losing interest.
electronics that everyone has been using, relying on, whatever, stops working. The wave field comes out. His weapon, whatever it is that he was pointing at you, Antos, he pulls the trigger and nothing happens. He looks quite surprised.
Actually, can I just point out one thing? I
Sure.
burnt a level 9 repair bot on my system. Surely it jury rigged something that my system could survive it in a rudimentary state, like
little bit.
slow fall.
You can still breathe, all right?
Okay, so you're floating. All right, I'll give you floating. There you go.
Thank you.
You're just
Thank
kind of drifting. You can't do anything,
Yeah.
but
If
your
a strong
suit's,
breeze comes up, I'm in trouble.
yeah, but you're just kind of drifting. All right, yeah, no, I'll buy that. So you're floating in air. So the dolphin's like, I can't move. I can just float.
And because I've still got the answer ball in, I can just hear the dolphins swearing like nobody
Yeah,
I've ever heard
like
in my
a
life.
lot.
Yeah.
Motherfucking dolphin.
I need to work out what the range is, so I'm just going to shoot from that range.
Okay, at that point, you've got them. You've got He's got his bare hands. So at this point, Antos, he tries to strangle you. He's nothing if not opportunistic. Could you make a might defense roll for me, please, as he tries to hurt you with his by choking you?
Might defense.
Yeah.
Could it be speed defense?
It could be
That
speed
would be
defense. I would accept that. Yep.
Because
Yep.
I'm trained in speed defense.
Well, then you should probably roll that.
Excellent. Oh, that's also rubbish.
Okay, you know what he's doing. He's going, how does it feel to be fucking choked now, hey? How does it feel? How does it bloody feel? He's got you around the throat. He's like, this is what it feels like.
Who's got the rocket pistols? Who's got the guns that
Me.
still work in this?
The
good.
floating, useless slab of meat.
No need to be
That
like
one.
that.
You know, it's funny to say this, but in hindsight, perhaps giving the gyrojet pistol to the dolphin wasn't the best strategic move. Hold on. So when we turn this on, how does the dolphin fire the gyrojet pistol if it doesn't have hands? I'm just asking for a friend. You know.
God damn it.
Okay, so the dolphin's floating up there going, if I could just one opposable fucking thumb, I can really take this guy down.
At some point, I want to put as fail-safe so Yakety Sax plays every time this happens.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice. You'll have to get some sort of analog system working.
I was about to say,
do
like
it,
a
but-
recording.
So like a mini vinyl playing every time.
Yeah. Just
Alright,
like one
so-
of those little wind
Dolphin floating. Razko, what do you want to do? He's got Antos by the throat and he's strangling him.
Okay, so my thing's not going to work anymore because it's
No,
powered
you're pretty
down.
sure your gun is not going to do anything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you say
Turn
that
it
now.
on.
I take the gun and I start beating him. Like I just attack him and hit him over the head with it.
Roll
Back
to
to
Gun
whack
safety
people in the back
101.
of the head with my gun rolls.
It's just
The
a
guy's
it's just a
discarded
mic
his
roll.
gun. Just turn the rod off.
Can I do that?
No, as
Well,
in Kush.
Kush
Yeah,
kid.
but it's my turn. So I'm just gonna beat him.
Okay, go for it, Razko.
I'll
Beat
just
him.
beat
Beat him
him.
with the stick.
How many times can I roll a 1, right? Might as
Yeah,
well.
one
it's
more.
the second time that one's been right on the neck. I was literally about to say, it
Damn,
turns out more 4 times, but anyway. All right, you're trying to beat him. You're whacking him with it, but it doesn't seem to be having much effect. Antos, what would you like to do? You're being strangled. This person is strangling you. You've taken 2 points of damage, which you can't resist with armor. He's basically choking you to death, or attempting to.
Well, I've still got the garrote in one hand because I just dropped it with one hand. Right,
Yeah,
to try and
sure.
select.
Yeah.
So if I can pull the same trick and remove this guy's hand for the second time.
Right, loop it around his hand. Go.
Yeah,
and
he's
watch
got
it
his
come
hands
off.
on my neck. I'll just remove him at the wrist.
All right, go for it.
Combat. Oops. All right. Hey, that's better.
Oh, yeah, that's
Plus 2
good.
points.
Oh, ow. 2 points of damage. Oh, gee whiz.
6 points total
Yeah.
inflicted.
Okay,
with
you
wrist.
loop it around his hands and pull, and his hands come away. He's like, fuck. Which is not what he wanted.
Not again.
Not again. Okay. At that point, who's a good target? Oh, you. Clank. Dan, would you like to accept my offer of an intrusion?
Yes, I would.
All right. You may gift to another this moment of joy.
Who gave me one earlier?
Tom did, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Tom.
Razko.
Razko.
No, Rezko.
Razko.
There it is.
He of the rolling ones.
Well, I feel like you've given us enough joy.
They're like Pokemon. Got to catch
All right.
them all.
So all right. So, oh wow, you gave one to Rezko. You guys are getting into a bit of a, okay.
Took the time. Well, I can level up now, so it's just helping out.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So, Dan, you were scanning for signals and other things.
Yes.
You can. There's a sudden intensity in the signals being generated when the guy's hands came off. And you can see that the explosives have now been activated.
Hooray! I am going to go. I am going to.
Well, my question: has the rod been turned off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The rod was still
Not
on,
yet.
and it hasn't
it.
been.
Awkward.
Damn it. Awkward. All right, we'll get there in a second. Just when the rod gets turned off.
So I can see that when the rod goes on, the signal will be sent out. Like it's on. It's a dead man switch.
There you go. That's perfect.
Your detector's probably anyway.
Yeah.
So I need to find a way.
Anyway.
So I need to find a way to. I can see
work. The bombs don't work.
It's like
are electric.
The bombs don't work.
I'm still a fucking fish. I'm still a sardine in a tin. The bombs are just metal blobs.
It's true.
So nah.
Damn it! I forgot about the clicker. Anyway, all right. Yep.
I didn't.
Oh, I can
I'm a
tell.
fucking sicko roll.
I feel like I just gave away an XP for no value. Makes me sad.
It's fine. I mean, like I can get it back if we really want to, but
No, it's fine. I just will remember this moment for later. Anyway, all right.
I'll owe you one. How's that sound?
Yeah. So you've cut off his hands. Kush, what are you doing?
Oh, actually, can I do something though?
You can.
I've got a propulsion unit. I'm going to assume I'm slightly out of range from the thing, and I've got a cipher that is a mono blade that lets me deal quite a bit of damage that ignores armor. Can I basically do a rocket jump slash with this?
Sure.
So yeah, I'm going to use my. It's a level 5 cipher, so it ignores 5 points of armor, I guess.
Okay. Yep.
And it's a light weapon. It's going to use my might, which is like my worst, but at least I'm like, am I trained? No, but it's eased because it's a light weapon.
Okay. Go for it.
So, no, not effort. I'm just going to put it as trained because that's basically what it is. It's a light weapon. That does not hit him, does it?
No. Well, what did you hit? Difficulty 4.
Yes.
Is that right? Is that what it's telling me? Or?
Yeah. So I basically, I don't know if my rocket jump could give me an asset and possibly bring it up a little bit.
You dropped it down to difficulty 4. So even if you add one more asset, it'd still be difficulty 3, and you would have missed.
Oh.
Okay. So no, unfortunately, you swing past him, but he is screaming in abject agony. Kush, what are you doing?
The blade lasts for 10 minutes, so I can swing again next time.
Okay.
I'll pull my blade as well.
Okay.
Look for the blade. Start stabby.
All right, go for stabby on the poor defenseless man. Oh, but I am a poor defenseless man. Squirt.
Miss.
Oh yeah.
I focus blowing air at my.
Oh no, you hit him actually. No, you hit him.
Okay.
Because you've eased it as well, right?
Yep.
Yep. Because you've actually eased the. Yep. You've eased the attack by 1. Yep. No, you hit him.
So it's a whole 2 points.
But it's the monofilament blade, isn't it?
Yeah. So it ignores a point of armor.
Yep. No. He goes down. He's just lost his hands, and then you're on the side of him going eh. And he'd been half killed by the garrot before, so he's had better days. All right, so he falls onto the ground. He's bleeding profusely into a toxic atmosphere or corrosive atmosphere.
All right.
That's good.
We want to immediately disarm their bombs, right? Like we're standing on the edge of a cliff lined with bombs.
You are.
So we probably want to do something about that.
Okay, I run over and do the thing, I guess.
Right, well, disarm the bombs for me, Dan.
All right.
I don't want to be that guy. How are you going to disarm them when everything's turned off?
Well, because I'm that fucking good.
As long as we've got something in concrete on that, I'm down with it.
Just pull the detonate.
You don't need electricity, concrete, folks.
So I'm going to go, so trained with machines to get myself trained. Going to throw a level of effort at because I can do that for free.
I can assist as well. I can give you an
assist, so that's 1 asset. Does my robot assist, or is he turned off as well?
No, he's turned off. The clicky means no robot.
Oh, poor robot. All right, let's hope I get above a 10.
What did I miss?
Oh, fuck, that 20 was teasing me, but I made it.
All right, so, yes, you take the arming switches or whatever, or the ignition, because they're still ultimately some form of physical thing that triggers the explosion itself, out of each of the devices and put them away, and then I assume you turn the thing back on. Does anyone try and give first aid to the man bleeding to death in the toxic atmosphere, in the corrosive atmosphere, sorry?
I would like to, but I'm busily focusing using my blowhole to propel me away from the edge of the cliff.
blow. Sorry. It's very funny.
Could we somebody like tie a string to him just to make sure he doesn't float completely the fuck away? Just have like a little floating balloon dolphin.
I'm not a fucking missing turtle. I don't need a balloon on me so you can find me. Just give me my goddamn power suit back.
Fine.
All right.
No,
Well,
I don't mean like tie a balloon to you. I mean like treat you like a balloon. Just like. You know.
so Orcus would like to give first aid, but is singularly incapable of doing so. Does anyone else attempt to give first aid? It's actually quite complicated. Like the environment's not great, and he's currently punctured his suit, and he's got toxic, corrosive stuff, kind of coming into his suit.
Sure. I don't have any. I don't think I've got any skills for it.
We want to talk to the guy, but I'm busy.
Repairing. Does repairing work? I got repairing. No, I got to repair his suit at least.
You could, but that doesn't fix the bleeding out bit. But sure.
No, it doesn't. But I've got what I got, baby.
I'll give you what you can roll on your repairing skill roll.
Oh wait, Alt open up. I will put some effort in. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, fucking smash.
Okay, all right.
Like,
fair enough.
I taped his suit up. He's going to be a-okay. This is like fires are filling up with blood.
I mean, if nothing's happening, he must be healthy.
He must be fine. All right. So to skip forward, you disarm the explosives and you have the guy alive, albeit he's had better days. Okay, so I assume you wait for him to wake up and then what?
Oh, he may never wake up.
He may never wake up.
Yeah, I mean, we just, politely ask him what he was doing on the cliff face and what those explosives were for and who he works for. I'm sure he will oblige.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course he will.
Can't you psychic him into it, Orcus?
I think that might more.
I can
more
basically
in,
dox it.
Cush's.
Kush, got anything you can do to persuade him to talk?
Yeah, you've got the brain power.
I can speak to him telepathically, or I could dox him, effectively. But getting who he works for might be a little more difficult.
What did I do to the other poor bastard? Oh no, I used a bunch of skills that were very, very expensive to do. I'm not doing it again. I've noticed that half my skills are XP cost.
Yeah, I think Tom added those manually a little while ago.
Yeah.
Which I love. I think they're awesome. I just don't want to burn them again.
Yeah. I got 4 XP. I should do some leveling up at the end of this game.
Yeah, same Z's.
Session.
All right. Well, are you doing something or aren't you?
Well, I mean, I searched the bodies. Well, body. Do they have any ancient tech on them?
Well, the other body was disintegrated.
That's why I went from plural to singular.
Yeah.
Well, he's not dead, right? We can have a chat.
Yeah, that's what Tom's asking. Is what are we interrogating him?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might not need to do like fancy psychic stuff. You could just point a gun at him and say, "Talk," right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems legit.
Like there are old-fashioned ways of doing this. We don't always have to jump to technology," said the tech head.
Okay, well, chop. Let's do it. I can do. Where's my character? Give me a second. I'm losing it. Here we go. Alrighty, so I am going to use persuasion.
Okay. Make a roll.
All right. So basically, what I'm saying is, look, we killed you on blah, and we killed you here. Perhaps you'd like to. We could kill you here. Would you like to tell me why you're here, Sparky?
I
So
see.
this is right because I kind of know why he's here, but the question is, will he talk truthfully or not?
Okay, make a roll.
Okay, roll.
Okay, roll. You succeed. So when you bring up the "we killed you on this other place," he looks completely confused.
Yeah.
Has no idea what you're talking about.
Cool. That proves he's a clone, and that's what I was my first question.
He's very much So he basically says, no. We've been on this planet for 5 years now. We kind of took over the government for some foreign criminal interests, and they sent us a message telling us we had to sort out this university that we were keeping an eye on behalf of our bosses, and that's what we're here to do.
Okay, see-through deception.
It doesn't look like he's lying. I mean, you can make the wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, definitively not lying. That is what he understands to be the truth.
Okay. So you weren't targeting anyone individually. It was just really the university.
Well, we were told to. Yeah, he's pretty upfront. He's like, "You've cut off my hands. Assumedly, you're going to kill me. Fuck you." But he's also.
I mean, I'm totally down for helping you if you're very helpful to me, man. I'm not.
Can he get a see-through deception?
Look into this beautiful.
I'm 100% dead serious. I will. We will get him to medical support if he gives us the full story.
Right. Well, he's very happy to tell you that he was sent here. He'd been living and working on Regina for several years, working for a notorious criminal. He then came here at the request of that criminal, and it's Glenn Yasher, so the smuggler. Once he got here, his job was to keep an eye on the university, and whenever they found something of particular interest, to steal it.
Oh, how many have you stolen?
Oh, none. They hadn't found anything, but they found pottery shards and other things. We didn't really care. And then he was here to detonate. Then he was sent his marching orders, which is we need to bury the evidence. That they've they might find something we don't want them to find. So just take out the entire facility. So yes, their plan was to detonate the explosives and take out the whole facility.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Have you heard of insert that person's name in your monitorings?
Yeah, she's a researcher, part of the university team. I mean, they know the names of the people.
Yeah, I figured they would, right?
Yeah. So, she's a researcher on the planet.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you know where we can
Junie Volsang. Yeah.
Do you know where we can find her?
Well, she's in the facility. That's she was part of the
she
collateral
stays there.
damage.
Yeah, fair cop. Yeah. Okay, cool. Team, any other questions that you think this person can help us with?
So he's just been watching this place for 5 years, sitting on his hands, bored out of his mind.
Oh, dude, did you really say that out loud?
Dude, that was
sitting on his
hashtag too
hands.
soon.
Wow, too soon.
I mean, he's literally sitting on his hands. Well, he could be sitting on his hands.
Whoa.
I wish I could claim credit. He hasn't found anything interesting to steal. Has anything interesting happened on this boring, miserable rock in 5 years?
He seems completely content with the fact that he was here for 5 years and didn't stumble on anything.
How long?
Does he know that he's a clone?
Well, he didn't
We-
seem
not
to
be.
recognize when you said we killed you on another planet. He did seem somewhat shocked.
Like, can I ask that? Like, are you've
Part
killed
of
you
that
before?
cult, right?
Yeah. Like,
So you're actually saying to him, "We've killed you before. You're a clone."
Yeah. well, this
That's
is
really going to
you.
encourage him. It's going to make him feel really safe.
Oh, just like
God,
not that we
do
want
this
to kill
all
him
the time.
now. It's just more that
Apparently.
just are you aware of the fact? Is he aware of the fact that this isn't the first time we've come across him, and that they seem to be using his engram, I guess, like his body for this nonsense?
Hey,
For
Nick, I've
whatever it is.
offered you intrusion.
You know what? I accept it.
Do you?
Yeah, always accept intrusions. Free XP.
No, because
No, don't always accept
I scarred him for.
Is this the first one he's offered you since then?
Yes, it's literally. So I'm trying to be encouraging and supportive.
Right.
Three
no,
sessions later.
Yeah.
And I give mine to Kush.
All right.
Thank you.
So when you start badgering him about being a clone, you can see he is spinning out completely. Oh, good on you. Anyway, that was the whole module hitting the floor, by the way. The cat's just...
Oof. Thanks. Cat was passing judgment.
Sorry, yep.
Yeah.
He is not impressed with our progress so far.
No.
Seems legit.
I'm getting the impression that you've trained your cat to reenact the first scene out of Spaceballs.
Is somebody throwing it?
All right, so you push on him, telling him he's a clone, we killed you before. He starts to spasm pretty badly. He's actually starting to shake, and then he starts to froth from his mouth this white foam.
Oh, what?
Oh well. There you go.
I mean, he wasn't
They have a defense function.
The cyanide in the tooth.
Yes.
Can I get all of you, please, except for Orcus, who's in power armor, to make might defense rolls?
Oh, fucking Leto Atreides style.
Oh, look, I smashed it.
You did, Razko. You laugh in the face of poisonous noxious gases.
I do.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
no.
Oh, but Antos, however, takes a
Antos.
different attitude to such things.
Oh my god! Mind effect. Can I help him? Can I cover him with a thing?
No, he can. You can have your own minor effect.
I tried to help.
Okay.
Can I foil danger? You negate one source of potential danger related to one creature or object you're aware of within immediate distance for 1 round.
Oh, nice.
What?
That's pretty cool.
What? All right. Tell me, what does it cost you?
2 intellect points.
Everything.
Very cheap. Very cheap.
Yeah, that should be like an XP, man.
All right, go for it. Foil your danger then.
Danger is foiled.
Foiled for
Nicely
1 round
done.
though.
He's just breezes it out of the way.
Oh,
Puts
it
his
does
helmet
say make your roll against the level. So it does say I have to roll. It's an action.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, actually,
So
that makes sense.
So I assume I have to spend the points regardless, and then roll.
Yes.
Is that how that works?
And then roll, and you have to roll might against the difficulty of 5 that I have got set up.
So I just get to roll again in effect.
Effectively, yeah.
Right.
I get a redo.
I'll take it.
Sorry, sir. The house limit is
12 is much better than a 1.
A 12 is much better than a 1. All right. So, yes, you're able to resist the toxin long enough to throw your mask on. And yeah, no, it's full on Leto Atreides.
That's amazing.
So basically, if you push too hard on aren't you secretly part of some ancient technology piece, there's protocols. All right. So he's dead. He's definitively dead. He's pretty shitty. It's pretty shit by the time you're done. You're at the top of the ravine. You've got explosives that you've disarmed, and you now have the ability to go down.
Never gets you any.
Can I take the explosives with us? Or at least just a stick of dynamite?
Sure, fill your boots. The space dynamite, if you will.
That's what I'm calling it.
Awesome. Space
Seems
dynamite.
legit.
I have space dynamite.
I have 1
All
unit
right.
of space dynamite.
1 unit of space dynamite. All right, so we'll call it there because I'm tired and I'm actually
No, that's
committed
good.
to running a fucking game tomorrow morning because the English guys.
Oh, dude, you are. I don't know how you do all these games.
No, I haven't done it for a month, and I'd completely forgotten I scheduled it. And it's like, I better do it. Trust me, there's nothing I will not lie. There's very few things I feel less inspired to do right now than run that game. But anyway, it is what we do. So, same bat channel, same bat thing. In a fortnight, and you're going to go and meet Junie after saving her from the explosives. By the way, no, it wasn't set in stone, just to say it out loud that you would follow these guys. If you hadn't, you would have had to dig her out of the explosive, out of the rock wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
well, the gun was in the scene, so we either had to follow the gun or deal with the consequence.
Yes.
Right, the gun was going to fire. I tell you what, what's been check-offing my gun is that stick. That is... I need to come up with a way to deal with
scary,
that.
man.
I'm waiting for the moment where Orcus just destroys it. Looks like it's the moment.
No,
coming.
it's a super powerful, and it's not my
and see
thing.
what
It's my
happens.
teammate's thing. I'm not gonna like not gonna nuke him for it. But I woof, it takes me out like solidly. I got to work out what the range
That's
is on
great.
that sucker.
It was 50 meters, I think.
I think it's 50 meters or something like that.
It is 50
Yeah.
meters radius, yeah.
Right. So okay.
well,
so I'm going to be.
You know, I think if you
sniper
give me like your
support.
armor, no, if you just give me your armor for like a day, I'll see if I can do some kind of like auto reboot system on it. Maybe, I don't know.
But
Maybe that's all I can do.
It nullifies the transfer of electrons in
Yeah, it'll be a button.
inorganic.
It'll steampunk it for you.
I'll turn it into a fucking steampunk.
I don't think it works that way. Like, I'm pretty sure this is an effect on a quantum level, and no button is going to circumvent this.
Are you saying that my buttons aren't good enough for you?
Look,
I can just see
would
the
be proud to wear your buttons. I just feel like it would perhaps be a waste of your button resources to go against the DM's magic wand.
All right. Quick question as well. This is two of us can have XP. Would we be able to level up on our walking to our next location, or do we need to wait till after that?
What are you buying?
Mine will probably be. I need to look through my options, but I'll either upgrade my effort or skill or other. I haven't decided yet. I was going to see what my others could have been first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab something.
Sure.
How much is the
Now,
XP to
in
buy
2
something?
weeks,
It's
I won't
4, isn't it?
actually be here. I'll be out on the
Okay.
campsite.
No worries.
So you have to find someone else to crash your vehicles.
What we'll do is we're just going
Can I
to
go
assume
to
it's a 1.
N3?
We'll just assume you rolled a 1. That's harsh.
That's
I
rough.
mean,
That's rough, buddy.
not
But-
wrong.
But also, statistically, on an average basis,
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, I wish it was
Well-
better. I do.
Yeah. So every time you roll, people will just go, "Oh, I think Tom rolled a 1 on that." Anyway, no, that's good. All right.
Can I go
Well,
to Edge
Tom,
3?
enjoy your camp. Sorry.
Can I go to Edge 3? Or is that OP or something?
No, I've got edge free.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've
It's
got
only
like
in
a
one
free
of your
effort, 'cause-
pools.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just want to make sure that it isn't like a roof limit or something.
No.
So I just spend 4 XP, right?
I
And
thought-
then can just go
I thought you
Edge.
can't crank. Yeah, well, I don't know. I can't remember. There was some limit on. Oh no, tier is the.
Yeah, you can only do it once per tier. So if it's only that you started off with as a character, then did it once as
Yep.
tier 1, and now we're tier 2, you can do it as a third time basically. But it's only one pool.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
And you can put it in the one channel if you like, as in the one stat if you want. That does, I suspect, have lowering returns over time because it makes your character very vulnerable to other things. But anyway, because where you guys are putting your effort is also your strongest stat. So logically, over time, the other two stats will A, start out weaker, which means you're vulnerable, and B, you won't have any edge on them, so you'll be very vulnerable. But having said that, doesn't seem to have slowed Dan down. So,
but then again, today was like the first time I rolled Might in ever. So you do have to focus up on those things, right?
Yeah, just put 4 points in. 2 intellect, 1 speed, 1 might, so it slowly starts to spread out.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll put an edge in speed then.
All right. Well, I will
Thank you.
see you all
right, folks.
later. Bye, guys.
Thanks, folks.
See you, man. Great game.
No worries.